Today I'm building a worm bin. I actually have done this before years and years ago, maybe like 8 years ago or 9 even, back when I lived in an apartment, and I haven't done it since. I actually tried to get worms a month or two ago and left them outside, and it froze one night and they all died, and I felt horrible. So we're gonna try again. I'm doing it really simply. I have this container, got it on sale somewhere for like $5 or $6. I'm gonna use my drill, and I actually ended up getting worms locally from a guy off Craigslist. They were $20. He said there were 250 worms, which is almost a quarter pound. So that kind of worked out. Before I had gotten them off Amazon, which is also a good option. I actually haven't even looked inside. Hopefully they're still alive. They've been in here for maybe 3 days, 2 days, 3 days. Should we check? Let's see. Oh, okay, there's a worm. Definitely moving, so that's good. Oh, there's a teeny tiny one. Oh, there's a little baby. I don't know if you can see that. The little baby one. It's like into my fingers. Oh, I see another little baby one. Oh gosh. Cool. Well, they're alive. What are you doing? No ma'am. No ma'am, I don't think so. Okay. So basically, I'm just going to drill a bunch of holes at the bottom of the tote, around the top edge, and then on the lid of it. And then afterwards, I'm going to fill it with compost that I have that's almost completely degraded, but not totally. I heard that's the best to use. And then I'm just gonna put the worms in and hope for the best. I think I'm gonna keep them in the greenhouse so they stay warm. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put a lid underneath the box because I just don't know if I have a lid, so I won't be collecting worm juices, but it'll definitely strain out. I'm a little worried about the worms trying to escape through the bottom, but they tend to stay at the top of the soil where the food is to feed, so hopefully that's not an issue as long as it doesn't get too cold. Girl, why are you trying to eat my worms? So these are my compost bins. This one I've had for a year. It was filled up to the top, and then I set this one up last week, and I kind of took half of it and put it in this one. So at the bottom is compost that's not quite broken down all the way, but it's looking pretty good. So I'm gonna use that and fill up my tote about a quarter of the way. So what I'm doing is just breaking up the soil a bit, breaking up the compost, making sure there's nothing large in here like sticks or trash or rocks, so that it'll be nice and easy for them to adjust and acclimate, and it's looking pretty good. They are worms. What do you think? I'm putting an avocado in there just so they have something to munch on. And I'm burying it. And we'll see how this goes. I've got my little worm bin tucked away in my greenhouse. The worms are in here. They've all buried themselves, so that's a good sign. Hopefully they don't run away. Also, one other thing I wanted to mention was that I got this from my compost bin, so it was pretty moist, but you do want it to be a little bit moist, not soaking, just so the worms can be hydrated. So there are a few reasons why I wanted to worm compost in addition to regular composting. Mostly it's because it's quick and it's easy and it's small and compact and just seems manageable. Like, I have my huge compost bins and those are great. I put all my leaves, all my garbage debris, a ton of my kitchen waste in there, but it takes forever and I don't want to turn it because I just have so much on my plate and that seems like a lot, and also it isn't the easiest thing to do. But worm composting is easy and it's kind of fun. It's like worms. I don't know, there's something fun about it. So why I'm starting it right now is because I have beds that I need to amend and hopefully I can do that soon. It's still winter technically, it's like 80 degrees outside, but I would like to have some sort of compost fairly soon to start adding to my beds for the spring and the summer. And then eventually I will breed enough worms to create a second one, or my brother has already requested some, so I'm gonna give some to him. And like, why not? Why not? It's not very expensive. It took me a while to really bite the bullet and do it because it is something you have to keep track of. You can't just like forget about it. They are living things. They need food. They need to be hydrated. They need to be kept out of the cold and out of the extreme heat and just taken care of. So that's an extra thing, but I think the benefits are worth it. So I'm really excited about it. Hopefully it works out well for me this time. I think it will. This year I'm really focused on my soil health. My soil is very clay and rock heavy, so I've been trying to add to it as much as I can. I am on a budget. This just seemed like a manageable way to improve my soil health and grow better plants. Okay, I see some worms over there and over here. Hopefully that means they're not crawling out. You can kind of see there's a lot of dirt on the edges, which means that they've been up there. The avocados are right here, so I'm going to gently pull this back and see. Oh, there's a worm. Okay, so there's the avocado. Well, there's definitely still worms in there. I'm going to cover that back up. I may try to put... Oh, look, there's one. I may try to put a little bit more food in here for them. Oh, there's one. Okay, we're gonna stop messing with them now. Alright, well, I'm glad to know they're still alive and they're still in there after the cold snap. I feel like it's been about a week, so they're doing pretty good. And I'll probably start feeding them a little bit more. I hope this encourages someone. It's really easy. Honestly, it's very easy. And if you're into plants, if you're into gardening, it is just an obvious choice. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.